A question about how difficult is it for you to multitask, for me, to multitask in the context of centers. It's not hard. And I think it's the way that I think, so to speak. I think it's the way I think. I am always looking, I'm always listening, I should say. I'm always listening for something. And my brain is always spinning out of control. And so the listening and the spinning, I'm always trying to relate something I'm hearing to something else. And it's just the way I'm wired. Some people don't think like that. And so maybe the way I work is idiomatic for me. I have to believe it's not. I have to believe that this is a viable way for everyone to interact with children, but it may not be. All right? So it's not hard for me to pick things out of a context to highlight because I know, as I said previously, I know where I'm going. I know what's really important, and I know what's not so important, musically that is. And I focus on the important musical things, and I try to soft sell the other stuff. Another individual writes, "My students sing many songs, but I need to sing them more. I need to sing them more often, I suppose, and leave out tonic and have them sing it." You can take what I'm doing in early childhood and spin this out to any age level. I guarantee you that there are fifth graders you're working with right now who couldn't sing tonic to save their soul. Okay? You have to find ways to help kids of all ages be successful where they are. And most kids can't sing tonic, let's just face it. If you're in middle school or high school, you might use this same idea at a more sophisticated level. You're singing a tune and it ends on a big one chord, since they all do anyway. You're in a choral setting, you're singing a tune, singing a song, singing an arrangement, an octavo, ends on a chord. You stop the class. You stop your ensemble. You have them sing tonic, which only one or two voices are going to sing. Other voices will have other parts. And then you have them arpeggiate, I should say, one chord, so that they're hearing it. Or you have them sing this do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That's what we do at the beginning of every song, or I do at the beginning of every song, so that it tonicizes the keyality or the tonality for the kids. The students in your choral ensembles need to know what set of notes they're going to be singing. It's not a random thing. Think about it this way. How many times do teachers, classroom professionals, pick up a book and just start reading? Now let's bring it down to the early childhood level, and then we'll skip it up to the high school level. Let's say we're in an early childhood class, and a child the teacher is reading a book, a picture book. What's the first thing that person is going to do? Well, the first thing, as you probably know, is going to be, this is a book about blah, blah, blah. Or look at this book cover. What do you think this book is about? It's about blah, 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 blah. And this is before a word has been read. They're doing all of this prep work. So, pedagogically, theoretically, developmentally, learning all of that kind of hobbledehook, the child's brain is opening, as it were, the folder for, let's say it's a book about dinosaurs. So the child is going through their brain and looking for the folder for dinosaurs. They find the folder about dinosaurs, and it stays open so that all of this information can get dumped into that folder. Okay? You can believe that. All right. What do? We go. 1, 2, ready, go. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land. So what is happening right here? We have to be or not to be. That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the minds, and I forgot it after that. All we do is memorize a series of pitches that goes to an ending point. What happens when we make a mistake? We're playing or singing. What do? We go back to the beginning and we start over. We shouldn't. We should start right where we had a problem, but we go back to the beginning. Everybody does that. Not just me, not just you, everybody. So Gordon is going to say the reason for this is because they don't know what tonality they were singing in. So they don't know where they were in the song. When you go ba-da-da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee, you're opening up the major mode of Ionian, or just a major scale, and you're throwing in everything that follows then in this particular song. The wheels on the bus go round and round, whatever it is, are being dumped into this major key, major mode, Ionian, major scale folder. It's not being misplaced in the minor folder. It's getting properly placed in the folder that's for major scales. That's why it is imperative that you always begin, regardless of ensemble, instrumental ensembles and or vocal ensembles or classes, whatever, that you start off any song with a tonicization in that mode. And typically it's going to be major and harmonic minor, but be that as it may. All right? That's the reason you do that. The children seem to really enjoy the musically cool things that were discovered during class. When they can relate instruments and singing to the recording, oh, they're getting more music fit into their time. I think the most important word that was used in that comment was musically cool. Children, regardless of age, well, okay, maybe not. 4 years, 5 years, maybe not 4, but 5. 5 and up, in this day and age, in this country, in this century, want to be cool. They don't want to be cute, they want to be cool. Ask your kids tomorrow, do you want to be cute or cool or cute, whichever. And I bet you're going to get cool. That is what makes this work. If you can take something really simple, like ba 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 ba, they're doing that they're playing that on a boom whacker, 2 boom whackers, and you can pull out a recorder and you can improvise, and they're just going da 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 to whatever it was. They're cool. They're cool. And you have got them in your hip pocket. That's why it's important to be a player with your students, so that you can help them make their simple music cool. And this is that zone of proximal development I chatted about on the video, okay? Making things cool. And I know from the video, I recall that I used the word cool when that child was playing, I think it was Isaac, his name was Isaac, was playing that one tube, and then I got he was 5, to the recording, and that was purely by accident. That was not set up in any way. That was purely by accident. He was playing 5. I got the tonic, based on the right length of tube, and we were able to play bum bum or bum 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 along with this bum 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 bum, 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 bum. We were able to play that over and over again. That's cool. That's fun. That is something that is going to compel a child to want to continue. Moving on. Cool, not cute.